to a special edition of the Holy Hip Hop Hour. I'm your host, John the Baptist. Of course, like I said, this is a special edition show. As you can see, we're in the studio today, CTV studio. Thank you for Walt and Zondali helping me out with the camera and the direction and just everything else that goes on. But this is a special edition. On this show today, we have my man Hasib from the group What Happens After the Cross. And what we're going to do, this is real special, y'all. Y'all are going to get a real treat. He has a video that is not just a music video, but he did a short film for the joint. So now what we're going to do, you're going to see the whole thing in its entirety. So we're going to get that popping, man. My man Hasib, what's happening, brother?
What's happening?
Welcome to the show, bro.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. So let's jump right into this, man. Let's tell us a little about yourself and about the group and what you guys are about.
Well, I'm basically one half of the group. My partner Chocolate, she couldn't be here today. But the group is called What Happens After the Cross. Some people know us by What. We're basically not your average quote unquote holy hip hop gospel group or Christian group, man. We like to call our music inspirational hip hop. Okay. And because we just don't want to. Our music doesn't just speak to Christians. It speaks to everybody across the board, whether you're Christian, Buddhist, Muslim, or whatever. If you don't believe in anything, I want you to hear this music and be inspired. Right. Of course, we represent Christ, hands down, no ifs, ands, buts about it. And you will hear that in our music. Yeah. But we don't necessarily have to beat you over the head with the Jesus stick so that you get it. You know what I'm saying? We want to be inspirational to all. Okay. And because you can win people like that that's how, basically that's how we were called to do it. Right. I don't knock people for doing what they do. God bless them if that's how you were called to do it. But I can only, and we, when I say I mean us is What Happens After the Cross. We can only do it the way we were called to do it. That's the only way we're going to be effective.
Yeah, no dig, man. I like that, bro. I like that because it's important, to know your calling. Good. You know what I mean? What God has for you to do, specifically. Yes. You know what I mean? Some people get caught up in trying to do what other people are doing instead of what God told them to do.
Yeah. I always tell people I can only be the best Hasib that I can be. I can't be the best John. Only John can be the best John. Yeah. I take a little pride in being Hasib. I like who I am. I like what God made me. And some things that I would love to change, like my stomach. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? And some different things. But I, for the most part, I love who God made me to be. Yeah. I love having the kind heart and the always wanting to help and the willingness to give. So why would I want to be someone else? Yeah. I like to talk. That's why I tell a lot of the kids, man, you be yourself, man. Don't be ashamed of being yourself. Yeah. God made you beautiful. Yeah. You don't have, just like he made the next brother or sister beautiful. Stop trying to be them and be yourself.
Right. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So now, we have, actually what this show is about today. You brought with you a short film / music video. Yeah. So now you didn't just decide to do a music video, brother, which is our show. We show music videos every day, all day. Mm. But you took it another further and did a short film, the whole joint. Tell us about that, man.
Yeah, well, we did the music video thing. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and act like we came up with this. We were the first to do it.
Right, absolutely.
Our first video, 2 years ago, For the Goodness, we were nominated for Gospel Soul Video of the Year on the Gospel Music Channel. Wow. So that was big. And, and for that album we had, for those who don't, and there's a lot of people who have never heard of us, our first album was called Psalms 151, We Come to Praise the Lord. And we had the Warner Brothers distribution and different things, and it was cool, mild success. We just wanted to take it up a notch. The Remedy is our first single. Okay. We came up with the concept about doing the movie. It actually wasn't the first concept. Okay. The concept that we had for it first, a friend of mine, it's funny how minds think alike. A friend of mine's video was exactly the way how we did our video, and we never spoke about it. Wow. So we had to change it up. Yeah. So me and the director, Bentley Rev, who's a friend of mine, shout out to Rev. Okay. He came up with this idea about, you know, about the group being like these angels, and we're coming back to help save, to help rescue, to find this lost soul. Right. You know, we're actually agents. Gotcha. So it's like Men in Black meets the Legion. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of wild, man. But yeah. I think it was beautifully done. You know, we come back to we out to help save this one girl, okay, and who's about to be lost. She's not lost yet, but she's heading down that path. Yeah. And when we kind of save her, or we rescue her, yeah, in the nick of time. Yeah. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Well, we're not even gonna hold back any further. Let's jump right into this joint. And like I said, we are gonna show the thing in its entirety. So this is the first segment, y'all. Get ready. This is What Happens After the Cross, the short film part of it. The Remedy. The Remedy, baby. Check it out, y'all.